Hello, welcome back to Inspire Generations. My name is Tony. Today, I will be sharing with you 6 mistakes international students must avoid during their US F1 visa interview. You get a decision, visa granted or visa rejected on the spot. Your F1 visa interview won't last any longer than 5 to 7 minutes. 5 to 7 minutes. This makes it quite tricky to be able to impress the visa officer interviewing you in such a short span of time. And so this is the reason as to why I want to share with you 6 mistakes international students must avoid during their US F1 visa interview. Let's get into the details of today's video. But before then, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button. And of course, don't forget to turn on the notification bell. And if you like what we're doing, please make sure that you give this video a thumbs up so that we can get more people to watch and benefit with this information. Let's go. Going and preparing for the interview. There's nothing worse than attending a US visa interview without preparing for it. If you are serious about studying in the US, you must prepare all the necessary documents you need to carry to the interview, be well dressed, and prepare for the commonly asked interview questions and answers beforehand. Okay? You must be prepared. And these are some of the questions that you should expect during F1 visa interview. What are your study plans in the United States? Why did you choose to study at the university you've planned to attend? How are you going to fund your study? Details about your parents, guardians, and relatives in the US. Where do you plan to stay while in the US? What are your post-graduation plans? Always be specific with your answers. Don't beat around the bush or over-explain your answers. Okay? Don't beat around the bush or over-explain your answers. Just be specific, all right? You may be asked more questions if the interviewer feels like they need more information. You may also be asked to show a specific document to prove your statement. So it is always best to be prepared. Let's go to number 2 and see what they have for us. Not proving your intent of return. Proving your intent to return means expressing that you will return to your home country after you have completed your education in the United States. The F1 is non-immigrant visa, saying that you are looking for permanent resident or not being clear about your property, business, family, or friends, and any ties you have back in your home country will be considered as a red flag. So guys, you have to be very, very careful. You have to prove to them, behold any doubt, that you will return to your home country after your studies. It doesn't matter whatever the plans that you have as a person. Maybe planning to stay there, to go finish your education, get a job through H-1B visa and all that. But that is not your worry at that particular time. At that particular time, you have to prove to them that you will come back after you complete your education. Let's go to number 3 and see what we got. Not being confident in your answers. Make a good first impression. Greet your interviewer with a smile. Change pleasantries and rest in smart formats. This will set the tone for the rest of your interview. The main thing to remember is that the interviewer wants to know if you have a strong reason for choosing the university you want to attend, or if you have a strong financial plan to back up your education fee and cost of living during your study in the US. So be prepared to answer these questions. Be honest and stick to your answer. If you seem unsure or hesitant while answering a question, your interviewer will notice that. They might even ask you a string of questions on the same topic or may ask for evidence to support your claims. Answer confidently in a relaxed manner. I was talking to a friend of mine and she shared about, I experienced the embassy. From our conversation, she was not, well prepared. And that is the reason why I'm taking my time so that I can prepare you guys. Because of the way that she was answering our questions, she ended up being asked so many questions. There were so many questions after questions. When you get that, and this is your first time at the embassy, you get frustrated. There is obvious that human fear. And because of the same reasons, she didn't get a visa. So we have to go to that place prepared, be confident. First impression matters a lot. All right, let's go to number 4. And please, if you like what you're doing, please make sure that you give this video a thumbs up so that we can get more people to benefit with this information. Number 4, not carrying your document. If you are aware of the requirements and application process of F1 student visa, you will be aware of the DS-160 form and the I-20 form. You get to I-20 form from SEVP approved US college or a university that you have been accepted into. This form includes information such as your course duration, your education funds, and so on. It also allows you to schedule an appointment for your F1 visa interview with the local embassy or consulate. You are expected to have the original form I-20, the DS-160 confirmation page, a valid passport at your visa interview. Your passport must be valid for at least 6 months. Behold your period of stay in the USA. Other documents include the F1 visa application, payment receipt, your photograph, and so on. So you must bring all your documents. And actually, I will make a video on the documents that you're supposed to bring during the visa interview. So make sure that you stay tuned so that you can get also to learn about the document that you need to carry during your F1 visa interview. Let's go to number 5, showing up late or missing the appointment. I don't think this should happen, but it happens. And I have to tell you, showing up late for the visa interview simply shows that you are not serious about your studies. If you arrive 15 minutes after your scheduled appointment, you will not be able to enter the US consulate for your interview. You will have to make another appointment for another day. So guys, if you live far from your embassy or consulate, prepare yourself so that you can be in that place in the right time. Get ready for the interview. Let's go to number 6. Not sharing details about your accommodation clearly, right? Please listen this, okay? If you have a relative in the US that you like to stay with during your course, or if you want to stay in the accommodation provided at the university, being absolutely sure is key. Your interviewer will want to know the reason behind your plans. Take for example, if you have an uncle in the US but you want to stay on campus, when asked why, you can mention that you are not comfortable staying with them as they aren't your blood relative. You can also say that staying in campus will give you more flexibility in terms of group studies, project, part-time jobs, or any other extracurricular that you would be interested in. All right, so make sure that you give them a reason. All right, if you have a relative in this place but still maybe you want to stay in school, you have to give them a reason, or you have to tell them where you will be staying during your course of the study. And actually the best answer to give, go with the school, because every school in this place, they provide accommodation for their student, and more especially for international student. So that is the best answers to avoid any confusion. All right, but of course this has to depend with what you wrote in the DS-160. If you told them that you have a family here, then they might be wondering, why would you want to stay in school yet you have a family, a blood relative, a father, a mother, a brother, or a sister in this country? So you have to be very careful, and that's why you guys have to be prepared. You have to be prepared. You have to be ready. You have to know the common questions that you should expect during the visa interview. You have to be prepared. So guys, these are the 6 mistakes international students must avoid during their US F1 visa interview. And this is it for now. I will see you in the next video. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. And of course, don't forget to share with your friends. Don't be mean, okay? Share with your friends so that we can all get to benefit with the information that we share on this particular channel, especially to those people who want to come to this place as international student. Otherwise, for now, I will say bye-bye and peace, and I'll see you very, very soon.